everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video is going to be a new one in my regret series. I post a video in my regret series every single month, so I'll have my playlist listed down below. I talk about makeup I regret buying, I don't regret buying, I don't regret not buying, all that fun stuff. Today's video is going to be a positive one. We're going to be talking about makeup that I don't regret buying. So a few of my recent purchases here that I don't have any regrets spending my money on. So if you're interested in seeing those products, why don't we go ahead and get started. All right, I would also like to welcome myself back to filming. If I seem a little rusty, I have not filmed a video for YouTube in like 10 days, 11 days or something crazy like that. This is my first video I'm filming after taking a week off in Alabama with my family, so I have not filmed in a very long time, so I'm like, where do I look again? What's going on here? But I'm excited to be jumping back into it, especially with the regret series, because I love posting this series. Like I said, I post a video every single month, and they're some of my favorite videos to do, that along with the Will I Buy It. And I typically say that the regret series, kind of the idea for it came as like a follow-up to the Will I Buy It, because I talk about a lot of makeup in those series every single week, and this is kind of my follow-up. Did I purchase something that I said I was gonna buy in that video? Did I end up liking it? Do I regret buying it? You know, was I thinking about buying it and I didn't buy it? How do I feel about it? So that's kind of what the regret series is for. But like I said, today's video is all about products that I don't regret buying. Yes, I always feel like I have to make sure here, because I have tripped myself up in these regret videos before. But one of the first products that I want to talk about that I do not regret buying, because I ended up loving this palette so much, is from Dose of Colors. This is the Friendcation palette that was in collaboration with Desi Perkins and Katy, or Luster Luxe. I was a little bit nervous to purchase this palette for a variety of different reasons. First of all, it's a $55 eyeshadow palette, and I'm like, that's a lot of money for an eyeshadow palette. I don't like to spend over $50 on palettes. It makes me a little bit uncomfortable, but I did purchase this from Ulta, and I can't quite remember if I used my points on it, or maybe I got 3 times points for an Ulta order. There was some sort of other incentive in there that I was like, okay, I'm not gonna feel so bad, and I really did want it. I wanted the colors inside. I really like the shades inside this eyeshadow palette. I thought that I would get a lot of use out of it, so I wanted to purchase it. I also really enjoy Dose of Colors. They're a favorite brand of mine. I love Desi and Katy. They're some of my favorite, you know, bigger YouTubers out there. But I had my hesitations other than just the price. I was also nervous because I purchased their 4-pan palette here that they did with Dose of Colors the first time, and I didn't really love this eyeshadow palette. I found it pretty hard to work with, a little bit limiting with just the 4 shades, and most of them were kind of like toppers. So I was like, oh, but they said it wasn't going to be the same formula, and obviously you have more than 4 shades in here. You have mattes and you have shimmers. You have the mirror. I was like, I'm just going to go for it. I love this palette. I love this palette so much. I have been using this so often. I've been reaching for it so often. There's been times where even, I actually haven't filmed my follow-up video yet for this, was it a haul? I think it was a try-on haul that I tried this out in, and I still need to follow up that video. I haven't even followed this up yet, but even when I was still in my review, like after I had used this plenty of times that I had a solid review on it, I kept reaching for it and kept reaching for it. Oh, we're going out tonight, Friendcation palette. Oh, I'm having a girls' night, Friendcation palette. I just keep reaching for this. I watched Samantha Ravindell's video. I will have it linked down below, where she showed of like layering the shadows. Once I saw that too, this palette I have done so many different color combinations with. Probably one of my favorites is what Sam did in that video, where she layered it to make a really pretty purple shimmery shadow. There's just really so many different color combinations you can do. Dirty Money is such a unique, beautiful shade. I posted a photo on Instagram. I posted a close-up photo because I love the eye look so much, so I'll insert that here too so you can see that one. But I enjoyed this palette so much. I love the mattes in here because they're all, they kind of like speak to me on a personal level. We got kind of like these, you know, neutrally brown transition shades, but you also have a really nice mauve one. And then I love the shimmers in here, and I love being able to do something neutral. I love being able to do the pops or a unique color like Dirty Money. And then I enjoy being able to layer and create different colors from these eyeshadows. Really enjoy the formula in here. I'm very happy with it. This is a $55 palette, so it's very, very pricey, but I seriously have no regrets purchasing this eyeshadow palette. So I'm very happy to say that. Okay, so another one that I have here is a concealer. Now, I just purchased this recently from the Sephora sale. It was the holiday sale that they did. I purchased this right away. I'm a Rouge member at Sephora, so I was able to shop right away, and I purchased the Jouer, the Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer, and I can't stop wearing this. So there's that. I continually keep reaching for it, and I had a few hesitations on this one too. So that's why I wanted, that's kind of how I like to pick what to include in this video, is products that maybe I was just a little bit unsure about for whatever reason. And I was a little bit unsure about this one because I was going back and forth between the Jouer concealer and the new Cover FX Power Play concealer. Now, when I was picking out my items for the Sephora sale, the Cover FX was like a $30 concealer, but every single shade was in stock. I've been hearing good reviews about it. I go to look at the Jouer, it's a $22 concealer, and pretty much every single shade was out of stock, and I was like, what should I do here? My cart, when I was purchasing at the Sephora sale, even though I had a gift card and obviously the 20% off, it was still higher than I wanted it to be, and I was trying to whittle it down that Friday morning before I placed my sale, and I was like, $30. I feel like if I did the 22, it would put me more to where I want to be, but the only shade that would work out for me would be the Creme Cafe, which is what I ended up getting. And I was reading the description on it and I was like, I'm not sure that's gonna be a great shade match. And then I flip back over to the Cover FX page and it's like, take your pick of all of these different shades. And I'm like, why can't it be flip-flopped? This would make my decision so much easier. I decided to still do the cheaper concealer, which is Jouer, which is still expensive at $22, don't get me wrong. And I just crossed my fingers that the shade match would work for me. It does. It's a great shade match. I really have zero issues with this one. So it says it's a creaseless, soft matte hyaluronic acid. This, when I first applied it, I thought it was going to be a little bit too dry. I like something a little bit more hydrating, a little bit more creamy for my concealer, for me personally, but I still like a lot of coverage on my under eyes. So when I was first applying it, I was like, this feels a little dry. I'm not sure I'm gonna like it. It blends out so easily. You get that high coverage. You get, it's not like it says soft matte, because it's not a super matte look. Because like I said, I like something a little bit more hydrating or a little bit more brightening. I feel like you still get that with this concealer. It's very long wearing. I have been so impressed with it. Like I said, even though I just recently purchased it, I have used this concealer over and over and over again. This is what the wand looks like. So you have your big doe foot wand. I'm really happy with this concealer. I'm glad that I decided to pick this up. Not saying that I wouldn't enjoy the Cover FX if I decided to go with that one, but no regrets on purchasing that concealer. Alrighty, so another palette that I have here. This is from Colourpop. Now this was the palette that was in collaboration or like curated by Makeup Just for Fun on Instagram, who is Amanda. I met her at Gen Beauty. Of course, I mentioned this in a Will I Buy It video, and I said I really wanted to pick it up. Inside you have 24 single shadows from Colourpop. Now I really like the Colourpop single shadows. I really like their pressed eyeshadow palettes. Big fan of those, especially over the Super Shock shadows. So to get 24, and then Amanda, you know, she made her own you know, layout. She selected the shades in here. I will have her Instagram listed down below. And when I saw it, this was listed for $44. So you got all 24 shades and you got the magnetic palette included in it. And then I could use, she had a $5 code, which is Amanda5. So I got this for $39 plus free shipping on the Colourpop website. I do also still have the Colourpop code. It's Samantha5. For $5 off a $10 purchase, and it's a one-time use code. So if you've already used it, you can't use it again. But I know that they're giving out a lot of these $5 codes to kind of like the micro influencers, which is really cool. Mine is not an affiliate code. I can't speak for anybody else, but mine is not an affiliate code. It's just a discount code for you. But I was able to get the 24 shadows with the palette for $39, and I was like, that's amazing. I was really sad because after I posted in the Will I Buy It video, the price went up. I purchased mine on Monday night it was, and then my Will I Buy It, I film for the Will I Buy It's usually Monday afternoon. I purchased the palette that night. My Will I Buy It went up on Wednesday and it had gone up in price to like $70 some, and I was like, shoot, because I didn't realize it was only a limited time. Like I thought that was just what the palette cost. So I was like, oh no, but I'm really glad that I got it for the $44 or the $39 technically, I'm not gonna lie. But I keep reaching into this palette. It's so pretty. I will say I have not used every single shade. I'll be honest with you, I have not used every single shade yet, but so far I have zero regrets over this palette. I love this row here with the yellow, the mustards, the golds. This row right here, I don't know if I said palette, I meant row if I did. This row right here, I'm telling you, I'm rusty, okay? It's been a lot of days. This row right here, I went into first with kind of like these mauve-y pinky tones. That was the first one that I reached for out of this palette. This is a really nice orange over here. I just started working with some of these purples. I'm almost kind of like working down in the row. I still do want to try out some of these blues down here and kind of like that greeny color. I still have to try those, but so far everything that I've tried, I mean, like I said, I really enjoyed the Colourpop pressed eyeshadows. I didn't think that this one would be any different, and especially for the price that I was able to get this at, zero regrets purchasing it. I loved being able to support, you know, another friend, you know, kind of a smaller influencer here in the community. I really do like Colourpop, so this palette has been working out phenomenally for me. I just kind of have it always sitting on my desk because it's so nice just to be able to reach into a single shadow and, you know, whatever it is I need to do. I have a super simple eye look on right now using the Warrior palette, but I could definitely have achieved that with this palette too. So I'm really happy with that palette from Colourpop and Makeup Just for Fun. Okay, so I have two more products here, and these I also purchased both from the Sephora holiday sale, I believe. But first up here is some lashes. These are the Lilly lashes, and these were in Mykonos. I was pretty hesitant, I'm not gonna lie, about these lashes because they were $30 lashes, and that is so pricey for lashes. I had the 20% off. Like I said, I had the gift card. You got your rebates going on with ordering online from Sephora. And I had tried a pair of Lilly lashes prior to this. I tried the style in London and I loved them so much, and I found myself wearing them so much that I was like, I really want to try another pair of Lilly lashes. And like I said, I was going through my cart and I was trying to work out, like, what can I take out? What do I really want? And I decided that I still wanted to purchase the $30 lashes. And you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm here to say that I don't have regrets about it because I like these lashes so much. I've already worn them like either four times for sure, if not 5 times. So I've already gotten some great use out of them, and I still think that they look pretty awesome. I wear my lashes as often as I can until they're basically disintegrating at my fingertips and I can't wear them anymore. These lashes are so beautiful though. They're definitely a bit heavier than the London lashes. When I first tried them on, I think I did a Sephora Haul Try On video too, so I'll list it down below. I was a little bit nervous about them because they were heavier than the London band, but they're also more dramatic lashes. They're a lot more fuller and longer lashes, so I was like, oh no, how are these gonna go? I have zero issues with them. Wearing them throughout the day, they don't make my eyes feel too heavy. They don't irritate my eyes at all. And I think especially when I'm doing a more dramatic look, they just really add that extra like va-va-voom to the look, if that makes sense. So I've been liking these so much. They're definitely kind of more of my, what would I say, not even like special event lashes, but definitely you need to have the right eye look with these to pair these lashes with because they are so dramatic. But for me, that's not a problem, and I have been loving on those lashes. My poor hair is doing all kinds of things in this video, but that's okay. I got my Vitalist shirt on because I missed my dog so much when I was gone. I also had to I had to cut down my nails because Aries full on knocked me over when she saw me and crushed my hand and broke these 3 nails. I can insert a photo here. It was pretty bad. She was just so excited to see me, and seeing a 50-pound Vishal running full speed at me, I was like, this could not end well. This could be bad. Oh yeah, she crushed my hand and my 3rd finger, so I had to cut down my fingernails and try to grow them out again because those were always my real nails. They just got that long, so that was kind of a bummer, but I'm happy. I'm happy to be back home, happy to be filming again, happy to be with my dog, all that good stuff. But I just have one more product left to chat about, and that is a lip product. This is from Fenty Beauty, and it is the Stunna lip paint, and I picked up my shade in Uncuffed. Ooh, my camera cut me off. It overheated. I forgot that I'm supposed to be looking for that. And then I looked at my teeth and I had lipstick all over my teeth. So hopefully it hasn't been like that the whole time, because that would be awkward. But I'm still testing out the Beauty Bakery lipstick, and I'm you might see that in an upcoming regret video and not a makeup I don't regret buying. Just saying. Okay, now I'm gonna be super paranoid about it. But like I was saying, this lipstick is so good from Fenty Beauty, and I do not regret buying this. I believe the Stunna lip paints are $24. I got Uncuffed, which is kind of that mauve shade that I love so much, and I am so impressed with this lip color And this lip formula, I just think it is bomb. So the applicator is a little bit different. It looks like this. And here is a little swatch here of Uncuffed. This lipstick is so pretty. When I was applying it, I was like, it looks beautiful. You don't need a lot of time or product to really build it up. It goes on your lips very pigmented and opaque right away. It looks gorgeous. It's a very comfortable formula. You know, it's a liquid lipstick. It dries matte, but it's very comfortable on the lips. It doesn't feel too drying or anything like that. I can deal kind of with dry lips or like being able to see all the different lines in my lips when I wear certain liquid lipsticks. Not with this one. I still think it looked really beautiful. The night that I was filming the try-on video, and I was filming with this, me and my husband went to vote and the line was super long, so we decided to eat dinner and then we went back to vote. And at dinner I was like, you know what, I really want nachos, because if you follow me on other social media platforms, you know I have a deep fondness for nachos. And I was like, ooh, because I hadn't brought this, because I was like, oh, we're just running out to vote, no big deal. I hadn't brought the lipstick with me in my purse, and I was like, oh no, now we're gonna eat, I'm gonna eat nachos, then we're gonna have to go stand in line again, and my lipstick's gonna be all worn off and I don't have anything to touch it up with. Great. Not nacho proof. Nacho proof is this liquid lipstick, and that's when you know you found a good one. I had like, we got back in the truck and I immediately turned the mirror on to look at my lips and I was like, did I eat food? Did I imagine that I ate food? Because my lipstick still looks so good. Of course it had worn away like slightly in the center, but nothing bad. I didn't worry about not having to touch up. So this lipstick is so beautiful. Love the color, love the formula, very long lasting through food, especially nachos, where it's not something that you're just like daintily eating. Like when I eat nachos, I'm like, ah, nachos, like they're my favorite thing in the world. So for it to last through that, I was so impressed. I will definitely consider grabbing more shades of these. I've seen a couple of the other shades come out. There's a really pretty more like brown one that I've seen too. So if you haven't tried these, I would definitely recommend them. Really the only con that I have to say about this one is the actual packaging. Like it looks super cool and that's really fun, but especially how I store my lipsticks, and you know, this would probably be a personal thing of how you store your makeup. I kind of have a hard time because in like the little you know, like drawers or whatever where you can set the lipsticks, it's too thick for that, so it doesn't really fit in it. And then for like the drawers that slide out, it's too like tall for that, so I can't, so I just kind of have it sitting on my desk for now, like where am I gonna put you? So that's really the only con that I can think of with this Fenty Beauty lipstick, but I've been so impressed with it. You know, a little bit higher of a liquid lipstick. I always get a little bit worried trying out new formulas because I'm not sure how they'll work for me. Am I gonna like them? Am I not? But I have zero regrets about buying that one because I think it is so beautiful. And then after that is going to wrap it up for today's video, talking about 5 products that I purchased recently that I do not regret buying. If you guys want to see more of my regret videos, I will have the playlist linked down below. I would love to know if there's anything that you purchased recently. You know, we've had some Sephora sales, and I know, you know, I'm filming this on Cyber Monday, so I know Black Friday deals and everything's going on, but what have you purchased recently that you do not regret buying? I would love to know. But other than that, if you guys enjoyed today's video, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up. I hope that you'll also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video.